I think, was it 2 weeks back or so, but just somewhere down my video, you would notice that I had come here to share about my failing NCLEX exam at 85 questions. Well, when that happened, I was honestly like, it was one experience that was most humbling to me. I mean, I really felt bad. I knew my preparation wasn't where it needed to be at that time. And I remember how discouraged and embarrassed I felt afterwards. Also, seeing the computer shut off at 85 questions and still not passing really affected me mentally, to be honest. But I also knew I had two choices: either to let that moment break my confidence or learn from it and prepare better. Mind you, a lot of people reached out after that video asking me to share my comeback story if I eventually passed, and also talk about the materials I used. So here it is. By the grace of God, I passed my NCLEX-RN exam at 85 questions. This time around, I prepared very differently. I mean, I used the Archer Review Intense Prep subscription, and I was so consistent with that for 3 months. And honestly, it helped me more than I expected. Also, what helped me the most was not just answering questions randomly, but understanding every concept and how to approach NCLEX questions. Actually, really helped train my critical thinking. Their rationales broke things down in a simple way, like in the simplest way ever, the way I could, get to assimilate better. And the readiness assessment actually helped me build confidence while identifying my weak areas. That was what actually helped me do. I also love that the questions looked very similar to the NCLEX style. I mean, the ones I did on their question banks. And so by the exam day, I felt less anxious. I felt anxious though, but less anxious in a way. I'm more familiar with how the exam was structured. But beyond the resources, I think the biggest difference this time was my mindset. I stopped studying out of panic and started studying with intention. So some days were exhausting, some days I doubted myself, but I kept showing up anyway. Like I had that determination within me to show up for myself because I have a goal to achieve. So if you are recently failed, like if you recently failed your NCLEX or you're currently prepping and feeling overwhelmed with all the process and everything, the content and the videos, please don't give up on yourself. Failing an exam does not make you less intelligent or less capable of becoming an amazing nurse that you are. Sometimes you just need better preparation, better strategy, consistency, and another chance. Give yourself another chance. Don't beat yourself too hard. Your story is not yet over. So, I'm here sharing my victories. Not every time I'll be coming to share my failures and, maybe where I'm not doing well, even though I am someone who doesn't really feel ashamed of sharing my failures with people. I do that because I know that at the end of the tunnel, I'm going to succeed. That's just my mindset. Like, I'm just someone who is very positively minded. And I don't see failing as total setback. I see it as, a pointer to my lagging, like where I'm lagging behind. I see it as a pointer to success because, if you can get back, if you can take some time to reflect and get to, have a hold of your drawbacks or have a hold of whatever you're not doing better at, believe me, if you can figure this out, then success is not far from you. So if you're prepping for the NCLEX-RN exam, please, whether NCLEX-RN or NCLEX-LPN exam, abi NCLEX-PN exam, don't give up. Just keep being resilient, keep being focused. I need you to know that it is not perfection over progress, but over here, it is progress over perfection. Bye.